There comes a point in life when the people we love begin to change in quiet, almost unspoken ways. If you've ever looked at an aging parent, a beloved spouse, or an older friend and wondered what those little changes truly mean, you're not alone. Growing older brings subtle shifts, some physical, some emotional, some deeply spiritual, and when a person enters their 60s, 70s, 80s, or beyond, those shifts often carry messages that families may not immediately understand. What you're about to hear is not meant to create fear or worry. It's meant to give you clarity, comfort, and a deeper understanding of what many seniors experience in their final year of life. When we recognize these signs, we begin to respond with more patience, more compassion, and more peace. By the end of this video, you will understand why these signs appear, how to support your loved ones, and how to be a source of comfort during one of life's most delicate seasons. One of the first changes many families notice is a shift in appetite. Eating has always been a symbol of connection. Food at the table, familiar smells from the kitchen, shared meals that bring generations together. So when an older loved one begins to eat less, it can feel alarming. But this change rarely happens overnight. It unfolds slowly, like a tide pulling back from the shore. A person who once enjoyed big breakfasts or hearty dinners may begin leaving food untouched. They may nibble instead of eating full meals or show little interest in foods they once loved. Families often try to fix this, cooking favorite dishes, offering snacks, even gently insisting that the person eat a little more. But the truth is, as the body slows down, it naturally requires less fuel. Taste and smell grow fainter, digestion becomes slower, and the body begins shifting its focus from building and repairing to conserving energy. This is not neglect, depression, or stubbornness. It is a natural physical transition. The best way to support a loved one is to stop focusing on calories and start focusing on comfort. Offer small portions, soft foods, warm drinks, and let them guide the pace. Sometimes sitting together over a cup of tea becomes more meaningful than any full meal could ever be. Another change that appears in the final year of life is an increase in fatigue. A person who once woke early, stayed active, and filled their days with hobbies may begin sleeping more and doing less. They may drift off in their favorite chair or feel tired after even the smallest tasks. This isn't a sign of giving up. It's the body simply asking for rest. As the internal systems slow down, sleep becomes both healing and necessary. The heart, lungs, and muscles work harder than they used to, even during simple activities. Emotionally, many seniors begin turning inward, reflecting on their lives, their memories, and the meaning of their experiences. They may sleep more because their body needs it, and because the quiet feels peaceful. The most loving response is to allow that rest. Offer a warm blanket, a calm environment, and be nearby when they wake. You don't need to fill the silence. Your presence alone provides comfort. Sometimes sitting beside someone while they sleep is one of the purest forms of love. As the year moves on, many seniors naturally begin to withdraw from social activities. This is one of the hardest changes for families to accept. A parent who once enjoyed gatherings may prefer solitude. A grandparent who used to play with the children may now sit quietly, observing from the side. Phone calls may become shorter. Invitations may go unanswered. This withdrawal is rarely a sign of sadness or rejection. Instead, it is part of the mind and spirit preparing for a quieter, more reflective stage of life. Busy environments, loud conversations, or crowded places can feel overwhelming when energy is limited. Many seniors begin to value smaller, deeper moments instead of big social interactions. They choose peace over stimulation and reflection over activity. The best way to navigate this shift is through understanding. Let them choose silence if they need it. Let them rest if they prefer it. And when they do welcome company, cherish those moments deeply. Even a few minutes of holding hands or sharing a memory can mean more than any party or event. Another powerful sign in the final year of life is a shift in awareness. Memory may soften, time may become confusing. A loved one might mix up morning and evening or speak as if they're reliving moments from decades ago. They may talk about people who passed long ago or ask questions they asked earlier in the day. These moments can be difficult, especially when the person seems mentally distant. But this shift is not something to fight or correct harshly. The mind begins prioritizing old memories because those memories carry emotion, identity, and meaning. The present becomes less important than the comforting pieces of the past. The boundary between memory and reality becomes gentle and fluid. It is far kinder to meet your loved one where they are than to drag them back to the present. If they believe they are speaking to an old friend, acknowledge the moment with love. If they seem lost, offer a soft reminder without frustration. If they slip into silence, stay with them quietly. These moments can be confusing, but they can also be deeply meaningful. They are opportunities for patience, forgiveness, and deep connection, the kind that doesn't rely on perfect memory. Physical changes also become more noticeable during the final year of life. The body may grow thinner, the skin more fragile, the hands cooler. Movement may become slow and careful. Tasks like getting out of bed or standing up may require assistance. Steps become shorter. Balance becomes unsteady. The body no longer holds strength the way it once did. These shifts often happen quietly, and they can be emotional to witness, especially when they appear in someone who was once strong and independent. But these changes are not painful in the way many families fear. They are simply the body preparing for rest. What matters most is how we respond. Move slowly around them. Offer support without rushing. Keep the room warm. Help with grooming, soft clothing, and comfortable blankets. Small gestures, brushing hair, moisturizing hands, helping with a sweater, can become precious forms of comfort and dignity. The body becomes more fragile, but the spirit becomes more expressive in subtle ways. A gentle smile, a squeeze of the hand, a quiet sigh. These little moments speak volumes. When all these signs appear, changes in appetite, fatigue, withdrawal, shifts in awareness, and physical changes, they weave together a picture of a person moving into the last chapter of their life. This chapter can be emotional, but it can also be incredibly meaningful. It invites families to slow down, to speak gently, to hold tightly to the moments that still remain. It is a time to forgive, to share memories, to say things you've always wanted to say, and to simply be present. You may feel sadness, confusion, or even relief at times. All of that is normal. What matters most is love, patience, and grace. If ever you feel overwhelmed, reach out to others, to friends, to support groups, or to hospice professionals who understand this journey deeply. You don't have to carry this alone. And remember, these signs are not warnings. They are invitations to love more deeply, to connect more intentionally, and to honor the life of someone who has walked many years before reaching this moment. As you care for your loved one, you are not just supporting them. You are creating memories and offering a kind of love that lives long after the body has gone. Thank you for taking the time to learn and grow with us today. If anything in this article touched your heart or gave you clarity, feel free to share what resonated with you most. Your reflections inspire us. And as always, Golden Years Wisdom is here to inform, uplift, and guide you with compassion through every season of aging and caregiving.